Hello and welcome back to the episode of Gregtech 6. Last episode I intended in making the look into Vitriols, but because the episode got too long and my plan failed, I skipped to this one. So without further ado, let's go for it. I have already kind of experienced some stuff here. So first I'm gonna show you the setup. As I said before, the battery gonna water wash bauxite and produce some byproducts. In this case here, why it has to be so complicated? And pieces are gonna make a bit of clay, hydrogen, and more refined bauxite, and that can be processed into the electrolyzer to give me alumina and back some of the sulfuric acid. So you go down here, this pipe here, and go all the way until this pipe here, and I'm gonna arrive here. Here I'm gonna place a system to make one kind of a vitriol go into one direction and all the others into this direction. So let's pick our fluid filters and put one here, one here. I have this stainless steel with the vitriol of clay from the failed time, so let's set up the filters for vitriol of clay. But now I will screw this to blacklist, so it cannot go there, only into that direction. Anything that comes that's not vitriol of clay cannot go in there, and will go into the other place. In this case, the vitriol of clay is gonna arrive here, and here I'm gonna place the stainless steel drum with the vitriol of clay, because you see it only fits about 3.4 liters of vitriol of clay, but when we make them into the battery, it makes 8.5. So if you don't have any storage here, it would clog the pipe. And for now I don't want to use a non-stainless pipe for this. Then I'm gonna process the vitriol of clay, give me alumina and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is gonna ease it to this pipe here and go back to be battered. And the item is from here and go up there to go to the central. Anything that is not vitriol of clay will arrive into this one here, and here is where that last extruder shape comes to play. I have here capsule of stainless steel. They can handle acids, so when you get any vitriol here, they're going to be canned, because you see, when we batter almost anything here into the sulfuric acid, we're always going to get 3 liters of it. 3 sulfuric, 3.5 sulfuric, and 3 gray. We get 2 times that recipe to make one bat. And this is the problem, because you have to get 2. If I don't make a system to always give it 6, it's gonna keep the electrolyzer occupied. So by making a canning machine to receive the item and keep it here and cane it, so cleaning the pipe and cleaning into this hopper here, it's set to be 6 exactly, send it to another canning machine that's gonna remove the fluid from the capsule and send to the electrolyzer to be actually processed. Here's for another storage. I will be able to work as many as varied Vitriols I want using this simple setup here. So I don't actually have to have more than those two electrolyzers for the setup of that here using sulfuric acid. Because if you look here into the battery, green vitriol is 3, white is 3, blue is 3, red is 3. Only the vitriol of clay is the odd one and have this broken value of 8.5. I could actually do the same thing with the vitriol of clay, but I would require, instead of a electrolyzer only for it, require a canning machine only for it. So it's and then send about 17 cells to work. That will make it not broken value and work with a single electrolyzer. So it's up to you. An extra canning machine on an extra electrolyzer. That's up to you. But the work is not done yet. Because you see, as I said before, from the battery gonna come the Vitriols and something extra. That is the hydrogen gas that was lacking until now. I'm gonna get it from here. So the same thing I did with the Vitriol up there, I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna place a filter here to avoid the hydrogen gas going forward. I'm going to put another one to remove it from the pipe so it won't clog it. Now, from the pipe from the electrolyzer, we're going to get the sulfuric acid back, but also something extra as well, because processing Vitriols will give me sulfuric acid and oxygen. So I also need to remove the oxygen from the pipe, or it's going to clog it. So let's put here a filter forbidding it from going up to the sulfuric acid storage. And let's put another one right here to remove it. Don't forget to open the pipe, or it won't work. If I try to collect it with the system as it is, the fluid is gonna pump in. I don't want that, I want the fluid out. So what I have to do is put a tank extender right here and set up both faces in that direction. Now I can only remove fluids. Now even if I connect this pipe here, those will be empty. So for a little test, let's put this pilocyte to be batted, and it should arrive into the canning machine as it was supposed to do when I remove this bauxite, of course. So let's see. It consolidated. Being processed. Let's see. The vitriol has been gone. And at some point the hydrogen should be the next one. It's slowly getting here. Now it's out here. and the hydrogen is not here anymore, and all the gray vitriol is here, ready to be canned. And why did it has not been canned? Because it has no power in there. A simple setup here. Diesel engine of inverter, dynamo, battery box, connect with the LED cables going there for the electrolyzers and for the canning machines. This is not optional because there is a good distance, so we're not losing a good amount of power until it reaches there. But they won't be working full time, so the 4 amperes that a battery can output will probably be enough for it to actually work without any problem. Because you see, as the cable dictate, there is this amperage, that is how much packets of the EU of the tier is being sent. It can send a battery box, because as you can see here, can have 4 slots, so each slot is 1 ampere if it has a battery. Because this don't have any battery, it's not doing anything. But as soon as I put one, you see it's blinking because it is filling up, and the power here is not rising yet because we have a machine that is trying to consume it. And don't forget that almost every electrical device has an internal storage, so until that storage is full, it's not going to actually fill up the battery inside. It will take some moments to actually work. Because the distance of the single battery to this place, this machine here, is too long, it's not going to actually work, and I'm gonna just explain all the energy it can get. So for now, let's cut the connections for now, so we can actually fill up a bit. Very soon they should start filling up. Here, there you go. It's filling up. Now if I put more batteries, they are going to fill up almost evenly. If I collect now, it's probably gonna work. It's filling again because it has been already processed. Let's collect the other one. Just give it a little bit and we'll probably start hiding at some point. Those electrolyzers probably have a good internal storage. We can't see them in here. And it's filling up again. Now let's go up there to have a little check. Ah, wait. It worked all the vitriol I had here. Remember that I had a bit of clay here? Now it's all gone. And this have more sulfuric acid than I had started. So the bit of clay is working. Now if I place another pile loose, we should see the other vitriol being processed. You can see here have 2 cells. Why? Oh, that one has not been outputted yet. That's strange. Here goes one. He goes two. And very soon the third one is gonna arrive. There it goes. It emptied it, and everything is gonna arrive here. Or already did, because there is nothing here anymore. It's still inside here on the top. Don't it actually pull it from the top? Yeah, it says here, auto from the top. So why aren't you pulling? Fine. And there it goes. The sulfuric acid is gone, and now all that's left is the oxygen. It's a bit slow for now. Do he actually wait for the pipe to be completely empty before putting another one? If so, that's a kind of smart system. Yeah, it seems so. Greg is not that more dumb as before. So now everything is actually here. 42 into the barrel, 21 here. That fits the entire drum. Now I have that in here to do for a long while. And that is it. This is my place here to work the Vitriols. I still have to make more capsule cells because, as I said, there is a lot of Vitriol. Let me see. Okay, now everything that is black, blue, green, red, pink, cyan, white, gray, marten, and clay. Marten don't exist actually, and not even the black one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 7 types of it. So I have to place here enoki cells to actually hold at least 3 of each one, and still have spares to actually work. But for now I'm gonna do single ore, so that should not be a problem. Let's take this amount here and set it to work. And it's working. It's working. So very soon we're gonna have a lot of clay. And the bit of clay don't make oxygen, so this is not a problem. I'm gonna have so much bauxite.
After having enough material to actually make it more stainless steel, I'm gonna probably make it a non-nuclear pipe all the way into the filter, so you can actually remove it very soon. And maybe put another one here to remove the oxygen, maybe? No, I don't know. It's working, and I'm happy it's working. So my friends, this is it for this latest episode. This is On God. Thanks so much for watching.